and legends, 2 streams for the day. Bosh. What is up, boys? What is up? What is up? How are we, lads? Good to see you. How are you, Mr. C? Come on, mate. If you're gonna come on, come on. How are you, Christian Grey? What's up, Bilal? Only one more day, buddy. Only one more day, Bilal. How are you, Mr. C? Good to see you, man. Even MMA Joey has got more views than Dougie now. MMA Joey's always had more views than me. He had a 4-year head start. What do you expect? I'm just a plasterer. Why would anyone even listen to me? The question is, Mr. C, why are you here? That's the real question. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, dude. I hope you're well, man. DJ Aiden collab is the only thing to save Scorner now. Have I been cancelled too? Have I been cancelled? I don't think anyone's been cancelled. I saw MMA Guru did a show today. MMA Guru dropped a video today. The world moves on as normal. I don't think anyone's been cancelled. Why am I getting roped into this, by the way? I didn't say shit. I didn't do shit. I don't know why I'm getting roped into this at all. Did you get the roofies I sent the mail? Be careful to slip them to Dougie's beer when no one is watching. I don't let Bilal or Nacho anywhere near my bloody beers. Thank you, mate. I go to the bar and I get my own drinks. I don't let them anywhere near me. How are you, mixed martial artists? Good to see you, man. Make a clap on the beat for Dougie boy. Okay, that's just disgusting. How are we, lads? Hope you guys enjoyed this morning's early morning quickie that we did. That was a good stream, wasn't it? I like doing the early morning quickies with you guys. I like them a lot. That sounded zesty as. That sentence that I just said, that is a problematic sentence that I just said. I like doing early morning quickies with you guys. That's going to get clipped to oblivion. I like doing the early morning streams with you guys whenever there isn't really a video there to do, since I already did the Dana White video, Guru. But that's okay. So it's good to do those streams, man. It's good to do those streams. What's up? Help me. How are you, dude? I just watched the first clip ever of MMA Joey today. Minute long of hell when he booed Ardia. Oh, yeah, dude. MMA Joey he's the inverse of MMA Guru. This is, you take MMA Guru and you flip it. And that's MMA Joey. He does the exact same thing, but he just does it to the Dagestanis or for the Dagestanis. It's the exact same thing, man. Week into Yell, Dougie took an extra dose of estrogen. Week intro Yell, well, I'm just a little bit burnt out, mate. It's the end of the week, you know? It's Friday. We've been working all day. I just read that one. Now I've got Alzheimer's and dyslexia. It's picks and sticks for a chat room full of dicks, Mr. C. It's that time of the week again, boys. It's picks and sticks for a chat room full of dicks. I don't know why people were worrying about Armin's weight cut just because he was 3 pounds over 8 hours before weigh-ins. Most of the card has gone through the same thing, but behind the scenes wasn't leaked. I think, well, at least on my end, Toad, I'll tell you why. Usually on Friday during the day, for me, is when the weigh-ins happen, when it's on the normal time in America. Now, obviously, this is happening about 6 hours earlier because it's in Qatar. So I assumed that the weigh-ins would be happening about 6 hours earlier. So when I get the news that Armin Tsarukyan is 3 pounds overweight, I'm not looking at it as it's 8 hours away. I'm seeing it as he's got 4 hours left. He's got 4 hours to cut 8 pounds and the team is freaking out. That's what I saw on my end, Toad. So just being completely honest with you, mate. Dana acting like Francis hit him with that blue shell when it was only the red shell. Clearly racist. I don't get the reference. Sorry. How did it feel watching me make a mockery of your #1 mod today? I only have one mod today, and you didn't really make a mockery of him. You sort of just... You're just an annoying little prick, to be honest, half the time, help me. Most of the people in most of MMA YouTube want to kick you in the fucking teeth, to be honest, mate. Is the Armin fight off, or was that cap? No cap. No, it wasn't cap. It was just a video of Armin Tsarukyan struggling to make weight. That's literally all it was. It was just Armin Tsarukyan struggling to make weight. I don't even think the weigh-ins have happened yet. Let's quickly check Twitter. I don't think the weigh-ins have happened at all. There should be people starting to make weight now, I guess. Let's go to following and let's check MMA Junkie. They usually do live stream updates of people doing the weigh-ins. MMA Junkie, news about John Jones, news about Kamaru Usman, news about Jack Della Maddalena. So I don't even think the weigh-ins have started yet. They haven't even posted weigh-in news on Junkie. And Junkie usually do hour-by-hour weigh-in news. So, no. Yorklad, no wonder everyone hates him so much. That's Guru's evil basement eggshell eating twin brother. Yeah, Joey he's disgusting. He's a disgusting freak, and he can only have Dagestani fans, and that's all right. Early morning quickies are great, but nothing like hitting the gym after. Early morning quickies are great, but hitting the gym after nutting is tough. Yeah, you can't be busting a nut and then going to the gym. You don't lift the same. It's definitely good for cardio, I've found. But lifting, no. Machado Gary is going to be in Dougie's corner as he gets a quickie with the boys. I shouldn't have said that. I definitely shouldn't have said that. Never trust an Armenian. This is true. Always worry about Armin. He fucked up the biggest fight of his career. He's rich. He has nothing to lose now if he fucks it up. Yeah, I don't know about that T995. Like, he clearly wants to be a UFC MMA fighter. He trains exceedingly hard. I guess he could be one of those lads that just trains hard to keep his body flowing and his body moving. I don't know. Yeah. What's up? Dan Figueiredo's fan page. How are you, man? The bloody knee upright to middle, mate. Throw the knee upright the middle, mate. What did the Scottish J do, our cheesy mod Nacho? Nothing. It's just normal help me stuff. He's just... Help me doesn't know where the line is. He just keeps pushing it relentlessly every single time, sitting there giggling in his bedroom like the bald fuck that he is. Tell everyone that Goat Blood Diamond is on the Hex card. The Hex card is going to be on this weekend. It's going to be actually fucking awesome. We're going to see Blood Diamond fight in the person. A lot of debuting fighters, but I heard some are good on the mic and others are swangers and bangers. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this card. My notes are cooked on this one. God, I hated doing tape study for this week. Hated it. Hated doing tape study for this week. This one here, Marco Bilgio, the fucking slop that I had to watch for his shit. Just bad stuff. I believe that he wants greatness. On the other hand, he literally has nothing to lose if he changes his mind. I believe that he wants greatness, but on the other hand, he literally has nothing. Armin Tsarukyan, yeah. No, you are right. Like, you always live differently when you've got the safety net under you. And Armin Tsarukyan does have the safety net under him. So, yeah, he is going to live differently. That is true, man. I agree with that. What line did I put? Nothing. You're just an annoying cunt. You're just an annoying cunt of a person. How are you, Cheddarhead? Good to see you, man. Do you think that Colo Acosta has to cut weight to heavyweight? No, dude. He's walking around at his regular weight. It's easy to go for him. Let's do it. Let's do some picks, right? Mardiak Borgio versus Denzel Freeman. Tale of the tape. Right, these guys, neither of them have fought in the UFC before. This guy has been doing a bunch of Russian fight promotions where he's fighting like 60-year-old dudes that just fall over. Every time he fights them, they just fall over. Denzel Freeman isn't much better. He's not much better. But at least he's fought in the PFL. So I'm going to go with the guy that's fought in the PFL and fought some people. I think it's going to be heavyweight slop. I think it's going to go to a decision. This is the best read that I can make on this fight. I don't know what else to do about this fight. I'd rather be an annoying cunt than stick up for terrorists like he was, but that's just me. That's what you are then. You know, you're an annoying cunt. You are just an annoying cunt. Take a picture with Blood Diamond. Too bad Adesanya and Behrman. What the fuck is going on here? Take a picture with Blood Diamond. Too bad Adesanya and Behrman will be in Qatar. No, it's great that Adesanya and Behrman will be in Qatar. It's fucking awesome that they will. Because we have been talking shit about them on this channel a lot. How do you come to the conclusion that Armin is overweight? I never said he was overweight. I said, could Armin miss weight? Because earlier today, there was footage of Armin's team freaking out about his weight cut. Never said that he did miss weight. I don't even think it's in the title for today. It's not. It's not in today's title. It was about a stream this morning where I went through and clearly explained what was going on in the Armin Tsarukyan situation. Denzel Washington, Man of Fire for the Win, is a fucking sick movie. I don't know why we're talking about it, but it is a sick movie. Now to Furious not with these misses, do you think he is going to need to lock in to be financially secure for the future? No. I think he's already financially secure for the future. He's had 2 UFC title fights. That means he's made probably around $6 or $5 million. Plus his sponsorships. Plus he has his own fight promotion in Spain. Yes. Average heavyweight versus big old Polish bloke, wing and overhands. Yep, it's going to be slop. Absolute fucking slop. It's going to be Denzel Washington from Training Day. I don't know I didn't know you liked getting wet. I mean, I don't remember the movie that well to be able to quote it. I've only seen it once, but I remember that I enjoyed it. Maybe we see Topuria fighting more. He didn't want to be broke by 30 because he fights once a year now that he isn't with his wife anymore. Yeah, I don't know, T995. Oh, I don't know, dude. Topuria, I've heard on the grapevine that Topuria is not signing the contract for January, and it is just Topuria being a pain in the ass. Do with that what you want. Do with that what you want, but apparently it is just Ilya Topuria being a pain in the ass, man. How are you, Mitch? Good to see you today. I'm good, man. I'm good. Oh, dude, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry I missed this, Sus Pasture. I apologize. Sus Pasture, thank you very much for re-upping your membership, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you for re-upping your membership, man. What's good, Mitch? How are you doing? I'm good, man. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We're going to do the picks. We're going to have a good weekend. You're the booty weight champ. You are the booty weight champ, Sus Pasture, and thank you for re-upping your membership, dude. Francis role models are Stone Cold and Bret Hart. What's Stone Cold Steve Austin beating everyone up backstage? How are you, Miguel? Good to see you, man. Sup, cunt? Ready for another round of Rage Bait? I can't wait, M Operator. Let's get into it, man. Impression of, but we do have to do the picks today, guys. We do have to do the picks. Impression of Berman and Adesanya waking up to you at Hex. Walking up to you at Hex to have a word about some of the things you've said online. Dougie, you've been very disrespectful to the fighters. I'm gonna leave him frozen like Elsa. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, Telly Smelly Fingers. How are you, mate? We've been together longer than 4 months. We have been together longer than 4 months. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Did Puria's wife get a prenup? It doesn't matter. Women are protected in the courts. Ilya might date Tracy Cortez. He might, but he probably won't. He has his own fight promotion. He does. It's called WOW. His fight promotion is called WOW. I thought you liked seeing people argue in the Discord. I do like seeing people argue in the Discord. I really want Dan to win. I feel like this is the end of his career. I don't think it's the end of his career. I think Dan Hooker loves fighting. He's going to be like a BJ Penn, Tony Ferguson-esque fighter. He's gonna fight forever. But I do think he's gonna lose this fight. Did you see the infamous Bilal Muhammad infamous statement at Media Day today? I did see that. I've been training with 17-year-olds. It's like the Epstein files, but without the sex. What were you thinking, Bilal? Bilal, what were you thinking saying that? On God, on Crip, on Mac, on everything. Something about making another Spanish fighter not to have to take the path he did where he moved around a bunch of promos. Something about making another Spanish fighter not have to take the path he did when he moved around a bunch of promos. I don't know. Just as you answer my question, a bloody ad comes in. Sorry, T995. Maybe we see Topuria fighting. We broke 30 because he doesn't want to fight Fancy. Oh, yes. He has his own promo. It's called WOW. Topuria isn't signing the contract for January. So your question is maybe we're going to see Topuria fight more. Why isn't he signing the January contract? I don't know. How are you, Shyla? Good to see you. I just hopped into the stream. Did you see Joey tried to take credit for MMA Guru and DJ's pod breaking up? I did, and to be fair, there is a little bit of credit to be given to MMA Joey. Like, MMA Joey lit the fire. The pod was already going to break up, but it was going to break up next month. However, the reason that the scandal happened yesterday, the whole news cycle for the last 24 hours, has been the Mighty Cast is over, is because of MMA Joey. Like, you've got to give him that. So, the credit kind of goes to MMA Joey. I mean, he's not the reason that the podcast is over, but he is the reason that the podcast ended when it did, if that makes sense. When your life story is committed to film, will you ask Samuel L. Jackson or Denzel Washington to play you? I literally can't tell the difference between the two of them, so it doesn't matter. It's just a joke. When this gets brought up in 10 years as Dougie makes racist jokes, it's just a joke. Calm down. Okay? At 10 likes, Dougie will kick his dog in the face. No, I'm not a liberal podcaster. Francis, it's just a joke. That's not a joke, actually. That liberal podcaster does electrocute his dog. That's not a joke. Well, hey, title fights and promos don't always guarantee financial safety. Never forget that Francis had to borrow money from Kamaru Usman to get by. Yes, but also remember that these guys don't know how to spend their money. Like Francis Ngannou is jetting around the world wearing the nicest clothes, driving Bugattis. You know, Charles Johnson is bitching about fighter pay. He fought 4 times in 1 year. He's got a giant gold necklace on, bitching about fighter pay. What do you want me to say, man? Topuria's X to Crazy Cortez is a major drop-off. It is a huge drop-off. I feel like Nacho is rage rating everyone in the Discord. You feel like Nacho was rage baiting with his reply to what I was saying about the Dagestani fans? Fair enough. Where was that? Where did I see that? I really want Dana to win. That's the end of his career. There it is. There it was right there. Bilal is living up to his last name. He is indeed. How are you, Shyla? Have you missed many picks? You haven't missed... you've only missed the first pick so far, Shyla. You've only missed the first one. Dan Hooker is the CTE man. His whole fighting purpose is to hit and get hit for entertainment. Yes, and I fucking love him for it, man. Tracy Cortez has got good top game. Good sloppy toppy. She seems like she would be as starfish to me, to be honest, mate. The Gary fight is 100% going to a decision. Yes, I agree with that, Tunnel Man. Topuria named his new promotion WoW, as in the World of Warcraft needs watching. Get your eyes away from the World of Warcraft. Watch this instead. You don't seem very happy, so sorry if I've legitimately pissed you off, Doug. No, it's just you. It's just you. It's just every time. There's banter and there's shit talking, and you just keep going and you keep going and you keep going. You don't just do it in this stream, you do it in other streams. You just keep going. You do not know where, like, enough is enough. You are an annoying little prick. It is what it is. You don't have to be sorry. It just is what it is. Some people don't like my personality. I don't have to like everyone's personality. You are like a little fucking woodpecker on the side of someone's brain. In multiple streams and in multiple live chats and in multiple discords. You just keep fucking going non-stop. It's just the way that you are. Why are they breaking up next month? They were going to keep doing the podcast as normal, and they do the podcast at the end of every single pay-per-view. And for next pay-per-view, they were going to do it as just Mighty Mouse and say that Guru couldn't make it and then, you know, burn it off as a slow burn. But instead, they just put the hard end on it. They're not the same guy. Impression of Trump glazing Ronaldo while he's the Saudi agent. I don't know how to do any of that. In 10 years, being racist will be the norm. If it were up to me, well, it might not be up to you, Operator. It's going to be up to the internet. I don't know. So Topuria's not signing shit. Those 3 divisions still, lightweight, welterweight, and middleweight. Thank you, Hamzat, Islam, and Topuria. I know, and that's why I'm bringing it up, because we give shit to Islam Makhachev, and we give shit to Hamzat Chimaev. But this is Ilya Topuria's fault. So we got to give shit to him too, man. It's not me, it's you, Dougie, too. Yeah, that's alright. To be honest, Hooker versus Armin, who do you think is more likely to drop who? In Hooker versus Armin Tsarukyan. Hooker's gonna drop Hooker versus Armin Tsarukyan. I think Hooker's got a chance of dropping Armin, but I think Armin will react to it pretty well and dive straight on the double legs. You never know where Dougie is lurking. He loves MMA. I do. You don't know which one is my burner account. You don't know which streams I'm in, but I'm around. Francis is going to fight Don Davis next. Maybe. No, Don Davis is like being pushed to the side of PFL. Have you noticed? Is Topuria's brother overrated? We're going to find out on Saturday night. This card will probably be a disaster. Yes, it probably will. Have you ever seen me in the other MMA YouTubers' comments or lives? I see everything, mate. I'm everywhere. Okay. This fight. Nurullo Aliev versus Shamrock. Where are my notes for this one? Nurullo Aliev versus Shamrock. Okay, the Octagon fighter. Cool to see some of the Octagon tape. Go with the Aliev bloke, the contender with 2 UFC wins, 24 years of experience, youth, and better time in the cage. Right. I'm going with Nurullo Aliev. I think he's going to get it done over Shamrock. These aren't very good picks, guys. These aren't very good picks. I don't know these fighters. There's so many new regional fighters on here. I really don't know. I'm going to go with Nurullo Aliev. He was on Contender. Already got 2 UFC wins. He's 24. Better time in the cage compared to Shamrock, who was coming out of Octagon. These are my notes. It's going to be a shit show of a card. How are you, Chris? Good to see you, man. Where am I up to? Alexander Topuria's opponent, Bazmat or some shit, just as tough as a fight against Umar or Mario Batista did. As Alexander Topuria's opponent, Besk Samad or some shit, just had as tough of a fight against Umar as Mario Batista did. Yes. where Alexandre Tapuria took Thickness to a decision. Yeah, Mr. C, that's essentially the breakdown of it. Yeah, you know what, you're here, Mr. C, you're saying the breakdown of it, and that's why I'm going with Bezmak Almacan. That's literally why I'm going. Mr. C, you've got a perfect breakdown of it. Bezak seems to be a high-level fighter that is having serious fucking battles with Umar. And Alexandre Tapuria has fought once in like the last 3 years. He took a massive break, come back to fight Thickness, and had to go to a hard decision with Thickness. So Piotr Jan will be the pick. Piotr Jan will not be the pick. I think he's going to sleep him. Probably late in the fight. We'll go with a sleeping late in round 3. You know, funnily enough, I've never watched a Hooker interview, but most of his fights, I watched his last one. He was always like that. He seems badly brain damaged. No, he was not always like this. No, he's gotten worse. He has gotten brain damage. Toad. No, Alexandre Tapuria is the brother of a gate fighter, so obviously that means that he is good. You know what is funny about that, Toad? Look at my notes right here. Look at my notes. I don't believe in Alexandre Tapuria's brother just because he is his brother. Look at Kamaru Usman's brother, Mo. He is a walking human cancer on MMA. He is shit. Alex should have made Thickness look a lot easier. Yeah, Toad, just because he's a brother doesn't mean he's going to be good, man. I zip-tied 10 dildos to a chainsaw. That is kind of impressive, my God. But that would hurt, wouldn't it? 10 dildos slapping you that hard. About to stop it. Probably Aliv, but I'm rooting for the Shamil the Rock. Yes, I am going to be not going for Shamil the Rock Gaziev. I'm going to be going for Waldo Ortez Acosta. What terrorist was Nacho defending? He was defending all of Team Khabib. I don't know what I've done or said to make you think that, but fair enough. All good, help me. All good, man. You know what you've done, and you do this as well. What did I do? This is the other thing that you do. What did I do? Whenever you're in trouble, help me. This is the other thing that you go to. You poke and you poke and you poke and you poke, and then when people have had enough of you poking, you go, what did I do? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? They're just joke. I don't know what I've done. Anyway, it's all good, help me. It's all good, man. You're still welcome here. I don't ban people. You're still free to talk shit, but just know, it's incredibly irritating. It's annoying. It's annoying to me. It's annoying to me. You're not uninvited from the party. I'm not going to fucking block you, but it's annoying. Hooker pulls a pistol out of his crotch cup. That's the only way Hooker is winning this, I'm afraid. Hooker pulls a pistol out of his crotch cup. That's the only way Hooker is going to win this. Oh, no. I just don't see a way Dan Hooker can win this. I don't see a way he can win this. Pitbull or Gene Silver? Who you rocking with? Gene Silver. Gene Silver. Hello, Mr. Forehead. Hello, Mr. Unknown Edits. Good to see you, man. How are you, brother? Tuggy's fucking corner. Let's go. What's up, Ricky? How are you, dude? Shamrock trains with Paddy the Batty. Yeah. Nah. Thickness trains with Volk. Nah. Nah. Impression of Craig Jones being gay? That's just Craig Jones. Craig Jones just is gay. Fucking cricket has started. Man. I'm not looking forward to making my picks. I will flip a coin for all the picks. I hated doing the picks this week. Hated it. The Tapuria brothers are going to be more successful than the Diaz brothers. No, Johnny, no. Yeah, they already are. Yeah, they already are. Ilya Tapuria is a double champ. They already are more successful. Usually the younger brother is better in every way. Just look at Aozi. Alaskartre got the short end of the stick. This is true. This is true. My brother is taller than me, more jacked than me, richer than me. Bro never needs to go to court. Don't know what you mean. Dougie's a free speech American. I am a free speech. Yeah, I am free speech all the way. I think it's very possible Armin could crack Hooker with a fast overhead. Yeah, he could. Especially with that, you know, over-the-top single leg that they do. Who gets... Stop it, sus pasture. I love journalists this fight week. They actually ask decent questions. The one who corrected Ian about the welterweight rankings made me laugh. I haven't watched any of the promos, to be honest with you, T995, because... apart from Dan Hooker, I don't want to hear any of them speak. I don't want to. I hate Ian Gary's voice. It pisses me off. I don't want to hear Bilal speak. I don't want to hear Armin speak. The only one that I like to listen to is Dan Hooker, and I've just been getting his clips on X. I didn't listen to Dan Hooker's Fight Day interview, but I will say this. The journalists in the Middle East don't give a fuck. Like, Dana White doesn't control the journalists in the Middle East. So we do usually get funnier and better journalists over in the Middle East. Dougie, do you enjoy watching violent internet videos? Not if someone gets murdered. I don't like watching death. I hear Hooker changed his name to Grandmaster Pimp, and it suits him. Hooker dropped by Gamera. Oof. Chapuria Brothers versus the Bomb Finn Brothers in a 2-on-2. Who wins? Ooh. Chapuria sleeps both of them, Mr. C. So we're just throwing double champ around now. Ilya is a double. There's been 11 double champs. Ilya's one of them. I guess we're throwing it around in the fact that he is a double champ. Ilya was the double champ before Islam, so he's better. Not how it works at all. So Ian was taking a shit saying everyone's below him and Bilal was the #1 guy. And the journal was like, nah, JDM is the #1. Good. Very, very good. Reminder, Armin was the one who adjust Hamzat to stall 23. Armin was the one who told Hamzat to stall for 23 minutes on control time for DDP. It's all Armin's fault. Help me is like a Scottish Giuliano Argente, playing dumb every time they're being a dickhead. Yeah. Mate, I have legitimately no clue what you're talking about. It would suck to think one of my favorite content creators disliked me. If there's something that I can do to change mine, just let me know. Maybe like notice when everyone in the room stops laughing and you just keep poking. Just notice. Just notice the room. Thank you for the $5 install driver. I appreciate it, dude. The guy who says dumb shit and acts like he did nothing wrong should never go to court. Yeah. Oh. I think you mean John Jones. I think you mean John Jones, all right? The guy says dumb shit. What did I do? I never did anything. I think you mean John. You're referring to John Jones for the $5. Thank you for the $5 install driver. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, let's say we're talking about John. Listen, help me. It's all good. It's all love. I'd never kick you. It's all good, man. It's all good. Let's all get along. It's almost that's it. We're going into the Christmas season. Let's all get along. I hate the Dougie's Corner family fighting. I hate them fighting. But thank you for the $5 install driver. And you're right. John Jones does say I didn't do nothings. Let's get back into it. Thoughts on DDP being jumped by 10 terrorists? Oh, thank you, install driver, for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. What was I reading? Thoughts on DDP being jumped by 10 terrorists. What are we talking about? Thank you for the $5 with the gifted memberships and the $5 install driver. I appreciate it, man. I guess what? I guess what if they survive. I guess what if they survive. If they survive in the internet violence video, then okay, that's all right. Double champ is old news. We need triple champ. That's what we're looking for, Shyla. Ilya versus Islam. Don't do it, UFC. Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall. The Tapuria brothers versus a very horny Ben Shapiro. Well, I wouldn't say the Tapuria brothers would sleep Ben Shapiro because that would be anti-Semitic. He is a 2-division champ. Double champ means you are currently holding 2 belts. But the double champ thing was never real, Crisp. Like, Conor McGregor moved up to fight Nate Diaz twice at welterweight and then finally had his lightweight belt. The double champ thing is just bullshit word games. It's just 2-division champ, double champ. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. If you want to be prudent, a double champ is okay, yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's bullshit. This is just MMA YouTube being super autistic. Well, actually, if you want to get into the semantics of it, double champ is simultaneously, even though Conor McGregor never simultaneously held both belts, and Amanda Nunes had a belt in a division with no contenders in it that didn't exist for 2 years. Shut the fuck up, MMA YouTube, and your retarded autistic semantics. I get it. The red crayons have to go with the red crayons and the blue crayons have to go with the blue crayons. I understand we're on MMA YouTube. You guys are socially retarded and autistic. I understand. Shut the fuck up. Take a deep breath. Play with your fidget spinner and just look at it in the wider picture. Double champ, 2 champ, same fucking thing. Amanda Nunes was a double champ, a division that didn't exist. Conor McGregor never defended and had 2 fucking welterweight fights in between being a double champ. Stop getting confused by the color of the crayons, you autistic cunts. If Conor McGregor is going to be the main card in the White House, then there is no chance calling the White House as the best card. True. Double champ is more impressive than 2. Oh my fucking God. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I read the chat? I should just do a fucking podcast episode where I just talk and have I should just do it this is why every other streamer does this. They just ignore their fucking chats and just talk. Why the fuck do I do this to myself? I was in a good mood. That's the thing. I was in a good mood. I've only been live for 30 minutes. All right. Let me try and press on. Let me try and wade through the autism spigot that is the live stream. Bilal thought he had a moment where he was trying to flex that he was younger fighter and said it's like the Epstein files without the sex. I know, Gunner. Absolutely insane thing for Bilal to say. I guess he was trying to be edgy and funny. The chat loves you, Dougie. Thank you, Cheddarhead. I love the chat. I love the chat. We're a little retarded family. Yeah, I guess Bilal was trying to be edgy and funny. Did not work. Let's all get along. It's almost the holidays. I agree. Let me try and catch up with everyone. Happy holidays, chat. Happy holidays to the chat. Happy holidays to the chat. Nacho is known to pick the opposite popular opinion or fighter than most people. Massive contrarian, but a marauder of a mod. Yeah, that is what Nacho does. He likes to stir the pot. Red Solo Cup, Dougie drinking lean. What is lean? I've heard you Americans talk about it. I don't know what lean is. Impression of Ben Shapiro and Ariel on the JRE podcast. And that's why it's good for Israel. And that's why it's good for Israel. I don't know if it is good for Israel, guys. And that's why you're anti-Semitic. And that's why you're anti-Semitic. Nah, fuck up, Doug. Okay. Nah, like, I know I'm a cunt, but I don't want to take anything too far. If that's about the rowing with nachos, you don't have to apologize to him. It's just the general vibe of the banter. You don't have to apologize to him. He's a big boy. That's why I'm not kicking you out. I would never kick you out. I like you. Help me. I like you. You don't know. Help me. You're one of those mates. You're my mate. Help me. You're my mate. But have you not had those kind of mates that there are times where you just want to fucking hit them? Like, have you guys had friends? You guys have had friends like this, right? Like, you guys have been backyard drinking buddies, talking shit, and sometimes you just want to fucking hit each other and then go back to drinking and being, man, I consider you a friend, help me. I just want to hit you sometimes. Double champ is more impressive than 2-division champ. I hate you, Crisp. Cejudo and DC are double champs. They are double champs. This is true. What the fuck is wrong with these guys? I don't know, Spectronometers. They're autistic. I caught Ian Gary going 0 point. That's more than fair. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Help me. Yeah, that analogy makes total sense. Just remember that not all of us are this slow. Thank you, install driver. I appreciate it. Impression of Dougie in a good... I was. Why would you talk smack about your ex-lover Amanda Nunes like that, mate? Okay. Because he love us, true. Dougie is in a sour mood because he hasn't hopped on Guru's show today. Thank you, Crisp. Chat loves you. I love chat. Double champ, Dougie on the beach with the cheese and the wine. People forget, man, there is a difference between double champ and 2-division champ. Cope. They're the same fucking thing! They're the same fucking thing! Islam is legit the most legitimate double champ because the lightweight goat beat 18-fight win streak champ JDM for the welterweight champ. All the double champs are a little bit fraudulent. That's why they all have a little thing. They all have a little asterisk next to them. That's why it's the same thing. The Bilal joke was funny to me. Insane, XNP. Insane. Bilal was asking Ian Gary if he could train with his son. I don't think that's his son. You should use the mind games of reading the chat like reading the comment no one did. Say what you want to... You should use the mind games of reading the chat like reading the comment no one asked and say what you want to say. Yeah! Yeah, like just have a glance at it and then continue to move on. What's up, Chrissy J? Lean is hydronoclone. That makes even less sense. Dougie with the patience of Pewee soccer team coach. Dougie with the patience of a Pewee. So I could never have children, nor could I coach children. I would crash out. Lean is meth. How do you drink meth? Lean is codeine, usually cough syrup and soda. Oh my God. I could believe that. Codeine and soda? Yeah, I could believe that. Now that is some dead ass shit. Fuck Man City. This is very disrespectful, brother. This is disrespectful, brother. Yeah, that was a funny video. Promethazine 7-Up. It's promethazine and 7-Up, and the blacks like to put Jolly Ranchers in there too. My God. Bilal just proves that with the Epstein comment, he tries way too hard to be like, though he pretends he doesn't care. Yeah, the same as Joe Pfeiffer. Same as Joe Pfeiffer. Lean is something that DC will never be again. Ha! Nice one. How are you, Mike Lang, you giant dicked bastard? Good to see you. Shall we get on to the next pick, chat? Let's get on to the next pick before I get too far ahead of myself. Abdul Rahman Yazakim versus Rafael Kakera. Who are these people? Who the fuck are these people? Oh, my notes. I've got to show you my notes, chat. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to show you my notes. So these are the notes. These are the notes that I take while I'm at work. I take these notes while I'm at work, and then I just copy and paste them from my calendar into a notepad when I get here. I don't know who the fuck Kakyaka is. I watched him on Contender, and I still forget who the fuck he is. But Raphael is a dogshit 0-3 fighter in the UFC. These are literally the fucking notes I take to try and remind myself. I don't know who the fuck this person is. Okay, let's go, Yaka. Let's sleep him in the first round. Yeah. Man, it was good being the best picker on MMA YouTube for a little bit. What a week. What a week I had. Completely overshadowed by Guru getting cancelled. What a week I had as the best picker. The more you try to apologize, the more disingenuous it seems. You need to accept it's fine and move it. Yeah, it's fine. We're just going to move on. It's all good. How are you, one of the Justin Kennedys? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, one of the Justin Kennedys. Do you think your dong stinks? Tastes bad? I do. Thoughts on Joseph Parker failing drug tests for cocaine he snorted the night before the fight? Don't do drugs. Cocaine's expensive. Worst double champ is better than 2 division champ. It's the same thing. Oh, piss is stored in the balls. Piss is stored in the balls is worse. How are you, Mike Lang? Your neighbor is leaving a note under your door right now. They'll be texting me. She's got my number now. That was loud. Yep. Jacob's syndrome or not? What's Jacob's syndrome? Dougie has a little thing also. It's massive, mate. Impression of Officer Big Joe Pfeiffer turning off the body cam, pulling over Therese Finney for speeding. As Finney goes for a takedown, Joe Pfeiffer sleeps in with a big meaty hook. Man, you can't do this, man. This is bullshit, man. Another one bites the dust, chat. One more sleep till Dougie gets oil checked. I'm going to be greased up, Nacho. You're not going to be able to touch me. Is Alex Pereira a double champ? Alex Pereira is a double champ, yes. Shit, dude, I want to get some Jolly Ranchers now. Jolly Ranchers they sound like they'd be delicious. What's up, Doug? You skipped right over my chat. What the fuck? Am I the only one who thinks Armin off a 2-year layoff as a prime Dan Hooker as a 50-50 fight? I'm sorry, Deshaun. I'm sorry that I missed you, brother. You're a goated member of our community. You very rarely rage bait me, Deshaun. I appreciate you, man. Where is your chat so I can highlight it? There it is, Deshaun. Good to see you, man. Prime Dan Hooker is a sentence, isn't it? That's a sentence that you've said there. Dan Hooker, who broke his hand and has had 2 hand surgeries and hasn't fought in 12 months after coming off a very close fight against Gamrot, is a weird way to say prime Dan Hooker. Over Armin Tsarukyan with a 2-year layoff is also a weird thing to say. And Armin Tsarukyan, who has fought 3 times this year in grappling matches and was the backup fighter. No, I don't think it's a 50-50 fight, and I think you've got a terrible read of the situation, my friend. Max is a double champ. He is a BMF and featherweight. I literally want to punch you in the face as well. The only leaning DC does is leaning forward on the shitter. True. Says hello to Mike, but not to me. Sorry, Nacho. How are you, Nacho? Good to see you, man. What's up, Chicken Wing Sauce? It says Daddy is home, even though we've never seen him in here before. And there's so many characters. There's so many loyalists in this chat. There's so many people that are here every single day. And the person that no one has ever heard of, Chicken Wing Sauce, thinks that he can just walk in and own the place. The balls on this guy. Ilya actually already is a triple champ. He beat Max. He won the featherweight belt and the lightweight belt. The BMF belt is not a belt. You're a child. The UFC is really treating us with this card. Shiloh, the whole prelims I'm going to sleep through. Leon is amazing, but horrible. Had it a couple of times as a youngin' with the buddies, and it's fun as fuck. Lean. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Leon Edwards. I was reading this and I'm like thinking about Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is amazing but horrible. Had it a couple of times as a youngin' with the buddies. You fucked Leon Edwards? What? Lean. Right. It's fun, but it makes you feel shit for 2 days. Yeah, it sounds like it's just codeine mixed in with sugar. That's not a good drug. Came here to grape and pillage. All right, chicken wing sauce. Good for you. Hold that wrench tight. Hold that wrench tight, Nacho. I'm plotting. Mike, you might pay me a lot of money, but it takes a lot more than money to become the mod around here, mate. What's up, Jazago? Hey, Dougie, do you remember a few months ago I was arguing with you in the live stream that Jalton Almeida is overrated, boring fight and that he's not actually that bad? I just wanted to say that you were right and I was wrong after the Volkov fight. My God, Jazago, I'm going to get this entire text snippet right here tattooed to my arm. The only time chat has admitted that I was right and they were wrong. Thank you for the $5. No comment. Marker man. Marker Maxon. Thank you so much for the $5. No comment, man. I really appreciate you. You guys are bloody legends. Thank you for supporting the channel. Sup, Dan Hardy? Oh, yeah, I do look like Dan Hardy or Temu Tate. Apparently I look like Tristan Tate. Temu Tate or Dan Hardy, either one that you want. What's up, No Chill? Good to see you, man. Technically, lean is a promethazine, codeine. Okay, that's all bad. Alex Pereira is not only a double champ, he is the double champ, the ideal double champ. All right, mate, calm down, brother. Alex got KO'd, then moved up to a 2-division champ. He's also a 2-times champ at light heavyweight. Yes, Alex is really good. Alex is really good. I like Dan Hooker, but facts are facts. Yeah, I like Dan Hooker too. I wish Dan would throw knees more like he used to. I agree, Gunnar. How are you, UFC Master? Good to see you. I don't care about any fight on this card. I care about the top 2 fights, and that is it. Armin is so much better at striking than Michael Chandler. Yes, Toad. He's probably got pocket boxing. I literally want to punch you in the face as well. It's true, T995. Did you see DJ's video about Guru? He said he likes morality, but also likes the Muslims. That's why I had that rant in the Discord today, where I was just like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of getting pushed around by their fan base and just fucking listed everything. Is BSD versus Chandler the move? Yes. Actually, I do care about Bilal versus Ian. I forgot that was on the card. Yeah, top 2 fights on the card, Nacho. I agree. BMF is valid. Justin Gaethje is also a double champ. BMF belt into... Shut up, cunt. You versus Joey in a mud wrestling match. Oh, Joey would easily win that. That's, you know, hippos kill the most humans per year out of any animal. Hippos are the most dangerous animal in the world. Obviously, MMA Joey wins. Chicken wing sauce got a natural hello before Nacho did. How dare you treat your mod this way? Nacho knows that I love him. He's like a wife. You know, he knows that I love him. He doesn't need reminding. Robitussin is the cough syrup. And Sprite 7-Up a Hawaiian Punch with some Jolly Ranchers is cheap man's lean. What do you mean a cheap man's lean? What are we saying? A cheap man's lean. How much fucking cheaper does it need to get? You're drinking cough syrup and Jolly Ranchers. What do you mean a cheap man's lean? What the fuck? What the fuck? I own all the haters, love to my supporters. Chicken wing, I tell you what, you're coming in with the ego of just the world on your shoulders. Dougie is a good guy, he deserves the support. Fuck the haters and certain people painting me in a bad light. Wait, hang on. Who's painting me in a bad light? Where am I getting banned from? The chat started today with Dougie's done it again, cancel Dougie. What the fuck? Who's talking shit about me on MMA YouTube? Why am I in a bad light? Who's talking shit about me? Impression of DDP and JDM disappearing into the anonymous world after losing a way that won't let them retain their title ever again. They've both come out of the void this week, actually. So they're back. DDP made a commercial, and JDM just went, Islam Makhachev is the greatest fighter of all time. Congratulations for the win. We admitted you were right when you said your cousins were hot. I never said my cousins were hot. You assumed my cousins were hot. Imagine Cheddarhead's doctor just hands him a menu of drugs like the waiter at a greasy diner, and Cheddarhead goes, I'll take the lot. You look cute with the hat on backwards. Thanks, babe. I'll assume you're a woman. Alex cracked Pollyanna and Nina. You know it. I don't come much, but I hear you, brother. Thank you, Maximin. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate all the silent listeners. I notice that after I do the streams, these get a bunch of watches. People listen back as podcasts, so I appreciate all of you guys. YouTube will not let me send a super chat again. All good, install driver. Just like the stream. I had 100 milligrams of weed along with... All right, guys, let's get MMA. Let's get back on to MMA, okay? Thoughts on Peppercorn? MMA. If Hooker wins somehow, does he get the next title shot? No, Paddy Pimblett. Shut up, cunt is the best response ever. Thank you, Tino95. Mosquitoes kill the most animals. Malaria. There you go. Get semanticked. Hot take. If Jailton got a different coach, he would kill Aspinall. He could out-wrestle the whole division. He made Volkov look light if only he did some ground and pound. I agree, Crisp. Some ground and pound and submissions would go a long way. Mr. Pibb hid Peppercorn Ranch. Mr. Pibb's around. High-end lean, Dougie, good quality cops. It's insane that we're distinguishing between the two of them. Bloody MMA guys. MMA. Thoughts on tacos? MMA. Dougie doesn't just open his Aussie cheeks willy-nilly no more. MMA. What I meant by prime hooker is a win over number 6 Gamrot versus the guy with a back problem who struggled to beat Charles, unlike King Tapuria. Yeah, all right. I hear you, Deshaun. I hear you. You get my read of it as well, though, yeah, brother? But I get what you're saying, yeah. But no, I don't think this is a 50-50 fight. Mixed martial artists, I'm good, bro. Okay. Who is MMA? I don't know who Emma is. MMA. This is an MMA stream. We're doing MMA picks. Let's get back on track. Alex Perez versus Asuma Mabayev. No one even needs to 50-50 this one. This one's easy as fuck. Mabayev is going to win. Alex Perez just got his kneecaps torn apart by I'm happy. Thank you! Probably outboxes him. Second round. Easy pick. All right. Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Nick Dalby. I don't know who this guy is. Nick Dalby's gotten chinny. I saw this guy do 3 or 4 fights at one championship. I'm remembering. He was fighting at one championship. They're trying to give him a good win coming in here. I think Nick Dalby has gotten chinny. I think he's going to get chinned late round 3. I think his chin is fucked. Luke Bloody Riley. I don't know who that is. How many fights have I said this, chat? I don't know who that is. I think I've said it every fight. I don't know who this is. Yeah, I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know who these people are. I know who Baxat is. I know who Rafael Kakera is. And yeah, these two. But I swear to God, so far, what has it been? 80% of this UFC card that I have scrolled through. My breakdowns have been, I don't know who these cunts are. I don't know. If Armin can make a quick turnaround and fight Ilya, that would be great. That's a very interesting fight. Yes, if he can, but Armin doesn't get pushed around by the UFC, so he won't be making a quick turnaround. If we talk MMA too long, we will fucking explode. True, Justin Kennedy. Is MMA with the ladyboy who drinks lean, says Belly Mouth Real Belt? Thank you. Idiots. You're all idiots. JDM ran out of the arena, no official interview and no other media. No, he posted today. Tunnelman, he posted today. My cousin is underage, and I got $150 in order to smuggle 3 liters worth of alcohol. My cousin is underage, and I got $150 in order to smuggle 3 liters worth of alcohol. She is rich as fuck. How underage? Don't take it out of context, chat. But how underage? Like, my older brother's friends would... I'm the oldest brother. My friends' older brothers would smuggle us alcohol when we were like 16, 17. The drinking age in Australia is 18. So how underage? 17? Yeah, dude. Give her alcohol. Fucking, she'll grow up. My bank thinks someone is scamming my card and keeps declining it. The cunts. That's all good, install driver. Just like the stream. Kit Kats are better than Tim Tams? No. I hear MMA now. How are you, Eric? Good to see you, brother. How have you been, dude? What's up, Sauce Pasture? Good to see you, man. Bilal, you're here, brother? Pumped for tomorrow? Bilal's here. We're all pumped for tomorrow. Is MMA hot? Yeah. So you're picking to go on a date with MMA? Stop it. MMA is Dougie's cousin, Anglo-Saxon name. Waldo will be the backup for the title fight in case Tom pulls out before and during the fight. John Jones did another interview talking about how he knows that Tom Aspinall looked for a way out of that fight and quit because Tom Aspinall was grabbing the wrong eye. This card stinks. Just pick the inbreds. I know, Cheddarhead. I would be happy if Gary truly hurts Bilal, but if it ends up being a close decision, I'll be rooting for Bilal. I think it is going to be a boring decision where Ian Gary constantly looks for the back. Utopia. Dougie, is your cousin's name MMA? No, her name is not MMA. Have you ever tried CCC, also known as chocolate chip cookies? I have. They're delicious, Sus Pasture. Thoughts on the MMA fighter named Mick Parkin eating tacos in his corner while Dougie spreads watching the fight that is ref by Herb Dean in his 2 MMA fights? Great in-joke, Crisp. I like Delby, but he's old chinny and he has a base, and his base is kick fit. His base is cardio kickbot. Yeah, Delby's fucked. At least you're honest. You could pretend to know who they are, like MMA Joe. Yeah, I'm deadly serious with you guys. These people are fucking nobodies, man. All this card is full of a bunch of scrapyard guys who will wrestle fuck for 10k. Essentially, Tunnel Man. Armin said he would fight for the belt in January if they let him. Oh, okay, sick. I didn't see that, Nacho. There you go. Free Sniff. Sniff hasn't freed Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb hasn't been banned. I'm just picking all the Muhammads this card. The sport is dead. The sport is dead, Shedhead. So is anyone watching everyone's favorite dinosaur? Okay. I wonder how many people dipped from watching back your streams back like a podcast in the day when Lenny was here saying bonkers things nonsense. Yeah, it kills the vibe of the stream. I get a little bit of madness. That makes the stream fun. But when it's too much madness, that slows it down and ruins the MMA stream that people want to listen to. Then again, the unfunny version of here sometimes is sus past you. Yeah, but we ignore him. I'm pumped as fuck for tomorrow, so am I. Gotta answer my question, though. If Hooker wins, do you think he gets a title shot? No, Install Driver. No, if Dan Hooker wins, I don't think he gets a title shot. I think Dan Hooker is an unk that is set up for younger up-and-coming fighters to battle themselves against. I don't think they give him a title shot. I think if Dan Hooker wins, they give the title shot to Paddy Pimblett. There is a reason Paddy Pimblett has floated from number 10 to number 5 without fighting anyone. Dougie supporting underage drinking and distributing alcohol to minors. MMA Joey would never. What a pussy. Why did Tom Aspinall lie to his fans and say he was uploading a video on YouTube? I don't know. We continue to take L's. It sucks. Ilya and Juliana were sitting in a tree. All right. Tim Tam is too expensive and always melting after 2 sips. That's all you got to do. It's... fucking strangle you, chat. I would fucking strangle you. It's melting after 2 sips. It's called a Tim Tam Slam. It's called a slam. It's in the fucking name. You slam it down. You don't sip the Tim Tam. It's not called a Tim Tam sip. Have a beer. I need to have a beer. The chat is fucking killing me today with their fucking insane levels of retardedness today. It's extra retarded today. These rich motherfuckers don't know how to drink. I bought them scotch, gin, JD, and some absolute vodka. They were dead ass talking about drinking all of that shit neat. Then I taught them how to make a drink. Dude, after this, I'm going to a bar and I'm going to be having an old-fashioned whiskey and sipping on it. That is the way to go, mate. Don't you have private wrestling sessions with Kayla Harrison? No. Bully Bilal will shove this nerd into the locker 15 minutes. I don't think he will, Toad. I think Ian Gary's got a brain, unfortunately. I think he's a very clever fighter. Tom was definitely looking for a way out in that fight. He was literally discussing the fight with his corner illegally. Yeah, talking about the eye pokes. But that is because Cyril Gahn's an illegal fighter. He cheats a lot. Essentially, the sport is dead. The sport is dead. Dougie, did you hear a fighter named... I'm not reading that. That sounds like a weird setup, T995. I miss Blueprint. We do miss Blueprint. Kit Kats taste better? They don't. What are you talking about? Tim Tam Slams. What is a Tim Tam Slam? It's the best, mate. Got a packet of Tim Tams to do a Tim Tam Slam, but the fucking dog ate them before I could. He was fine, but I wasn't impressed. That fucking dog helped me. That fucking dog. Gave my younger brother and sister alcohol once. They were around 17. I told them to smack the fuck out of them if they did something dumb. I remember, you guys have met my dad now. We're going to get back to the picks. We're getting back to the picks right now. I remember once I was getting blackout drunk in the backyard as a young man with my friends, and my dad came out to drink with us. And one of my mates went and vomited it. And he said, a gentleman may drink as much as he wants, but he should never vomit. I don't know, that always stuck with me. A gentleman that knows how to drink can drink as much as he wants, but he should never vomit. Like, if you're getting to the point of vomiting, you've gone too far. Old fashioned is your cocktail of choice. It is. It is. Ian will circle, jab, and tape oblique kick. It will be a massive... Yeah, I agree. I agree with Godotan here. Yep. Pollard, Tim Tams versus King Cats. Remind me when we get to the end of the picks on this MMA stream. Let's move up to the next pick. Luke Riley versus Bogdan Grad. Don't forget you owe me 4 drinks, you mad fool. Yes, I know. And you got to get high with... I'm not getting high and then waking up at 5 in the morning to do a live stream. No. But I do owe you guys some drinks. And the sign. I can't forget the sign. Fuck, don't forget your signs. middle of the room so I don't forget your signs. Do not forget the boys' signs. I'm drinking through a Tim Tam, but after 2 sips, it's collapsing and unusable. It's a slam. It's a slam. You go and do it all in one bite. We'll watch a video on how to do a Tim Tam slam after the picks. That's not a setup. He's a debut fighter from the PFL. He's taking Jake's debut. He has a negative record. He's a can. All right. I didn't know that, T995. I didn't know that. He's yeah, T9 Evloev Sepra is going to kill Paul. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know this. Yeah. I didn't know this. Vomiting helps so much when you've gone too far, though. But it's ungentlemanly. Okay, next fight. Luke Riley versus Bogdan Grad. I'll go Luke Riley like everyone else is going Luke Riley. He's very hyped. He had those sick highlights on YouTube from Cage Warriors. Grad is a 50-50 slow potty fighter. There's a chance that Bogdan Grad gasses out. Yes, I'm going to copy everyone else. Luke Riley's going to sleep this guy. Man, if you're not watching Cage Warriors every single weekend and taking notes on Luke Riley, like, do you even like MMA? Dude, like, come on, man. All right. Fucking hell. Another one. Hiroshima Nagasaki versus Tig Ulanbekov. Hiroshima Nagasaki is going to lose. He's been out of the UFC for 10 years. He'll make it fun because he's Japanese and he's used to being in scraps over at Ryzen, but he's too fucking old and he's been fighting lower level competition. Tig Ulanbekov is going to be able to get it done via a decision. The Japanese Hiroshima Nagasaki's are notoriously hard to finish. Let me read some chats. Papa Dougie is a wise man. Papa Dougie is a wise man. No needles, don't vomit. Vomiting helps, so I've read that one. Judo Slam, there you go. Big, lengthy, girthy stream. How are you, Bruce Wayne, you bloody legend? Whatever name sounds more Muslim, that's what I'm going with. Fair. How do you pronounce Armin's nickname? Literally didn't even know that he had one. Veiny stream, Bruce. Veiny fucking stream, mate. I give up. I give up too, Cheddarhead. I give up. Cheddarhead's racist. No. What's up, Western Mass? Good to see you, man. You beautiful bastard. How are you, dude? Day by day, average live viewers are increasing. It's scary, isn't it, Nitro Gaming? We're becoming a thing. Why am I in the middle of getting cancelled? Why does chat keep saying I'm being cancelled? What did I do? Luke Riley is going to dominate. I agree, man. If you're not watching Cage Warriors, like, come on, dude. Maybe freeze the Tim Tam so they don't melt. It's a slam. We'll watch a video on how to do a proper Tim Tam slam after this. It's meant to be one fluid motion. You dunk the Tim Tam. You go one corner, the other corner, drink the milk, slam the Tim Tam. It's meant to be done quickly, chat. One day I'll get Dougie to double smoke weed. He just doesn't know it yet. I'll get high, but I'm not doing it like the day before a 5 a.m. stream. Cheddarhead will give you all your money in Cash App. He does. Cheddarhead, don't give up. What kind of whiskey are you having in that old bloody fashion, mate? It depends what's on hand. Help me. At the local bar, they're going with Kraken or Maker's Malt. I'm getting confused now. I think it's Maker's Malt. Excuse me. I think it's Maker's Malt they make theirs with. And then the bottle that I've got on the shelf is... I think I've got Talska Storm on the shelf. Evloev Sipa, huge 205er, built like Torres Finney. Oh, great. Another Torres Finney. Just what we need. You butchered the name. Evloev Sipa. Eloev Sleeper. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Sick hip toss on my mate, sending us both into the pool. Sick go to ton. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Yeah. I ripped Cheddarhead, tidy white is okay. All right. That's just disgusting. Dougie's a casual. Hiroshima wins easy. No fucking way, mate. The Tim Tam here at $8 when I'm passing them by at the supermarket. I'm hearing Andrew Tate in my ear going, "You're broke! You're fucking poor!" Yeah, that's too much for Tim Tams, mate. That's way too much. Pib wishes he could be me. He does, Sass Pasture. Koryushi Hiroshima Nagasaki is a damn good wrestler. He could be tough. Yeah, the Japanese are hard to finish. Notoriously hard to finish. Stop cancelling. Stop cancelling me. Guys from Cage Warriors don't know how to fight. There does seem to be that mood going on right now, Toad, that Cage Warriors is a bit of a, what's the word? Fluke, hype train killer. What am I looking for? Doesn't matter. Cage Warriors isn't very good. Hold up, we need a poll for the Neil Magny sticker. We do need a poll for the Neil Magny sticker, but not right now, Crisp. We're in the middle of a buzzing stream, mate. I always put my chocolate oranges in the fridge. Oh, nice. Dougie, I'm sorry I contributed towards you being brutally cancelled. I don't even know what I did. I don't even know what I'm getting cancelled for. Aussie food is weird. Yeah, it is, but Palmers are the best. Westie is beautiful. Westie is beautiful. Have some Jack Daniels. I don't have any Jack Daniels in the house. I don't eat anything with sugar. Shiloh, I bet you're shredded. Shiloh, I bet you've got abs. I bet you've got abs. I bet Shiloh's got abs. Because sugar is horrible. Don't eat sugar, Shiloh. I ripped cheddar head to... Okay. Kraken's alright. Kraken was good. Maker's Mark is good shit, mate. Kraken is the... Yeah, I'm getting it. It's Maker's Mark then. Because I could picture... I'm picturing the bar now. What they have behind the bar. And I'm always looking at the crackers of the Makers, but I'm pretty sure they make their old fashions with the Makers. I love this chat. Me too, Cheddarhead. Me too. I love this chat and I hate it. I love this chat, but I hate it. I love you guys, but I fucking want to strangle you sometimes, chat. If Armin subs Hooker, does he get to face Ilya? Yes, Dr. Zodiac is what I'm going to be calling you, mate. Maker's Mark, bless you, Dougie. What, have I said it wrong? What's wrong with Maker's Mark? Mike Lang, it's a good drink. I don't believe you get a cuppa and some Tim Tams to demonstrate. I don't have any Tim Tams in the house, Chris. Maybe I'll pick some up because I'm going to walk down to the bar and there is a grocery store there. Also, poll for Nacho to change his profile back. The new one is shit. No, Nacho lost a bet. It has to stick with this. Tim Tam Slammer, Maker's Mark. Oh, a chocolate bicky with Maker's Mark? No. Have you ever tried Glenlivet? I have tried Glenlivet. Yeah, I really like it. Pack of 10s, new title. Okay. Dougie, please reflect on your life and tell everyone you're crossing the Rubicon moment. Oh, it was during the pandemic. When I told my biggest builder that had given me the most amount of work to go and shove it up his ass, I'm not getting vaccinated. Still have the message saved on my phone. Have you met Craig Jones? No. I hope one of these Jap fighters has the balls to adopt the nicknames Fat Man and Little Boy Son. Now we're talking. Now we're getting real with it. Right, next fight. Wallo Ortez Acosta versus Shamil the Blob Gaziev. I miss Lucas Tracy. I miss him so much. I miss him. Your chicken wing ding-donger, you thing. I've got abs. They're just under my flab. Same. Help me. Dougie wants to see Shiloh's abs. All right. I have abs. Called it. Kraken is lovely. Rump Kraken is good. Everything I eat is 0 calories and 0 sugar. All right, Chedhead. Come on, mate. I stole Maker's Mark off my dad when I was 14 and me and the boys got drunk and twisted. Yeah, it's good, man. Thanks for the stream. Thoughts on Bilal versus Ian. Who you got and why? Oh, thank you for being here, Dr. Zaka Chad. Dr. Chad, I appreciate you being here, mate. I think Ian Gary is going to dance around Bilal, and if he does get close, he's going to tie up the back and look for the body triangle. I think Ian Gary's going to win a boring decision. Cheddarhead is Dana White, and he is Michael Chandler's nightmare. Dougie ignoring the fact Jake Paul's going to get smacked by Evlo. I don't know what this fight is you're describing, Tino95. Can you eat an entire jar of poo? No. Good old Shamil the Blob Gaziev. I think Wallo Ortez Acosta is going to get it done. I don't know how. I don't know how he's going to get it done. He shouldn't get it done. Waldo Ortez Acosta has gotten further in life than a man of his skills, ability, cardio, and physicality ever deserves to. Waldo Ortez, Shamil the Blob Gaziev has got a jab. That is essentially it. Waldo Ortez Acosta has fluked his way to the top. I don't know how we got here, but here we are. This is a huge L for Team Aspinall and the West. Jack Manson versus... Jack Manson versus... Jack Manson is 40 years old or thereabouts. 37 years old. Moving down from middleweight. Moving down from middleweight to fight a caveman. So the caveman's going to fucking sleep him in the first round. Sleep him. Sleep him in the first round. Finally a pick that I'm confident about. Well, I'm confident about this pick. And I'm also confident about this pick. Alex Perez versus Asuma Alabayev. I've got some confident picks. I know I'm at number 1. I'll stay in the top 10 after I butcher this card. I'll stay in the top 10. It's going to be fucking rough, though. It's going to be rough. I'm going to go from number 1 to number 10. Like that. That's okay. I'll bounce back. I was at number 7 a few weeks ago, and I clawed my way to number 1. So I'll get back to number 1. I'll be right. We'll get back to number 1. Just like Bilal is clawing his way into the top 10 and Nacho clawed his way back. I'll get back. What was I up to? Kraken is lovely. Kraken is lovely. Help me. It's delicious, man. It is good. Kraken is damn good, dude. So with we did that one. We did that one. I am Dana White. Slavic DNA and abs impossible. Maybe in her tongue. Mate, I had abs. I've had abs before. I've had abs several times. Dougie ignoring the fact I've read that one. Good old Shamil Gaziev. Guys from Cage Warriors can't fight. Tell that to Conor McGregor, Ian Gatti, Tom Aspinall, Joanna, Paddy, and of course, Molly McCann. Yeah, but there is a narrative going around right now on MMA YouTube that modern Cage Warriors is getting fraud checked. Christian Grey. Dana White hiring me. Dana, can I get a job? What was Chandler's last fight? That was Chandler's last fight? The last one that he just fought against Paddy? No, he'll fight again. I have a feeling Dana secretly loves the chat. Dana loves the chat. Waldo on a minute's notice? Yep, he's going to win. I don't know how, but he is. I love Sipa. I love Sipa. Just say his name in your head. Don't say it out loud. I love Sipa. I love Sipa. I still feel like you're getting me to say a joke name. I feel like I'm being bispinged right now. But I don't know what I love CP. I love to CP. Is that what you're saying? I love to CP? P? You're trying to get me to say I love CP? Is that what you're trying? I don't know. Oh, I love CP. Like CP. Like Chomp. All right. There we go. We finally did it. I knew there was a joke in there somewhere. We said it. That was worth it, wasn't it, chat? Only took most of the stream. It only took an hour to get me to say I love CP. Very good. He's talking about Carlos, bro. I'm with you now. Yep. I'm here now. Imagine if Acosta... And moving on. Imagine if Acosta gets poked in the eye and then KOs Gaziev. Oh, dude, if it all happens again. I don't know, dude. Imagine if Gaziev gasses out. Racist? What did I do? Dana, can you please let me... All right, he's not... No, Crafty Hermanson win... Hermanson's not going to win this fight, bro. He's not, dude. He's coming down a weight class. He's going to die, man. We ride or die with Oral Bly. Exactly. That's a t-shirt. We ride or die with Oral Bly. Shamil, by blobbing his way to round 2 KO, his liter of pudding he ate the night before will be worth it. The liter of pudding. The gallons of mayonnaise that he drinks, man. Very racist. It's not racist. Base Dougie, we did the same thing. We told everyone we don't require anyone to get COVID vaccination. We have them in the area. Yeah, my builder was like, let me know when you get it. You were on site on Monday, and I messaged him back being like, I'm never fucking getting it. If you don't want me on site, that's okay. Find another plasterer on 3 days notice. Have a good one. Would have went round 1 sub after Oralby's last performance. Could be a sub, but I think Hermanson's going to be chinny, brother. I think he's going to come in chinny. If Oralby doesn't hurt him on the feet, he's going to have a hard time holding him down. Don't. Yeah, he could. We'll see how, it's going to be interesting to see how much Jack Hermansson swells back up, right? When I say we are a conglomerate of independent contractors and I help manage them. Nice one, Install Drive. Well, thank you, dude. Damn, why did Bilal cop a stray? I don't know. What did I say to Bilal? I don't know. Anderson Silva came from Cage Warriors too? No, he didn't. Off topic, but what do you think JDM should have done differently versus Islam? Do you think they overlooked the calf kicks and the sprawling? I think he should have focused a little bit more on counter wrestling and not so much on using jiu-jitsu to cause scrambles. You could see that they really worked on using the jiu-jitsu from bottom position to cause scrambles, but the top control from Islam Makhachev was just too much and held him down too strongly. So, yeah, focusing a little bit more on counter wrestling. Kraken is black licorice flavored. Sort of, yeah, it's got a bit of twang to that. Very similar like Sambuca or Ouzo. But not quite. It's still got a rum flavor to it. Oralby's last... You know what I've never had? I've never had Dana White's rum. Howlerhead? Banana flavored rum? Never had it. Oralby's last win was against a guy with 0 grappling and he missed weight by 10 pounds. Manson has grappling and is going to be bigger, but I think he's going to be chinnier, Mr. C. Can you sign my boobs? Yeah, of course. Next time I see you, I'll sign your tits. Yep. He's talking about, yep, overthinking it. Yep. True Anderson Silva, how can I forget? But yeah, modern Cage Warriors fighters more worried about having sick fights than greater careers. True. I don't believe Carlos, bro. How are you, Mike? Good to see you, man. The Motion version of Ice, but yep. Impression of Dougie Builder telling him not to worry about the jab since you're already on the spectrum. Yeah. Dougie, don't worry about getting the jab, mate. All right, you're already retarded. Okay, what's the worst that can happen? I've been standing in front of my fridge for 35 minutes. Just grab any food, Cheddarhead. Fuck me in the ass. It's Fridays. I know, mate. I mean, Rebecca did counter wrestle and outstrike Oralby, so Hermanson win isn't insane. Hermanson beats a young Piper. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. I don't think it's insane either. This isn't one of those ones where, like, Deshaun is like a prime Dan Hooker, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You are not wrong. And I'm not just being nice because I was a dick before. You are not wrong. But I do think cutting down a weight class at this age is going to affect his gas tank. I do think it's going to affect his chin. I'm very interested to see how much he swells back up. And also, Oralby is moving up a weight class. And Oralby is very hard to finish. He's made of mahogany. So what's it going to be like when he doesn't have to cut weight? There's just too much of a intersection of opportunities for either of them. Wasn't that a good breakdown, chat? What an MMA YouTuber I am! There's an intersection of opportunities going on here. Oralby's opportunities are better, and Jack Hermanson's opportunities are not good, and they're intersecting in a bad way. Man, that was good. That was good. That was a good one. That was my best fight breakdown ever, I reckon. That was a good one. Fucking Che, it's over, mate. It's over. It's over, Che. Rum will come? Definitely rum. Why are all these old middleweights coming down to 170? First, Chris Curtis, now Hermanson. I think they feel like they're just not powerful enough, rather than they're not skilled enough. Great energy and personality. Keep it up, my guy. 100k soon. Oh, thank you, Dr. Chat. I appreciate you, dude. This is very rare that the chat's being nice to me. Thank you, Dr. Chat. Did you see Ben Vickers on Submission Radio? I actually think he said it was spot on with what he said. I didn't like it, Nacho. Once again, shocker, you and me disagree. Talking about how the game plan doesn't need to change. It was just the execution. I disagree. I think the game plan does need to change. Nikki Haley is part of the same group as Ted Cruz. They're collectively part of the problem. I listen to Nick Fuentes. I know what you're saying. I need Dana Big... Okay, 27 people with 13 likes. It says 31 people to me, but who knows, man. I'm going to call him Bum Dan Hooker. Then we'll get the Tapuria fight. I'm going to call him Bum Dan Hooker when we get the Tapuria fight. Oh, Dan Hooker versus Ilya Tapuria. We're not going to get Dan Hooker versus Ilya Tapuria. If you're not getting at least 60 grams of protein per meal, you need to rethink your food choices. It is true. Just doesn't make sense why Bilal would say that. It doesn't. I think he was just trying to be edgy. How to prove MMA math isn't real. Oralby loses to Rebecca. Rebecca loses to Duncan, and Duncan will lose to Oralby. Yeah, there's no such thing as an MMA math. There's styles make fights. It's Taco Thursday. It's Friday. That's all she wrote. See you tomorrow. See you, Tunnel Man. Have a good night, brother. Goodbye. You're the unk. True. I want to intersect with your cousins. Disgusting, but fair. Volkan Ozdemir versus Alonzo Manyfield. You want to see my notes again? Maybe I should just leave my notes up on the screen. When I look back at the notes that I've written during the week, I fucking piss myself laughing. I swear to God, man. The fucking notes I leave myself. Manyfield is a juicy retard. He ran headfirst into Allberg. I am not fucking picking a man who has a loss to William Knight. Fuck that. Like, when did I'll write them during the week. So I'll have the fights. I'll have my phone up like this on the, like, if this is the ladder, if this is the bucket of plaster on the ladder, I'll have my phone up to it like that. I'll have my phone up to it like that. So I'll be working, troweling, you know, doing my fucking plastering, and I'll have the fights on. And then I'll think of something and I'll just write it in my calendar as a note. I'll just write it in my calendar as a note, and then I'll take all my calendar notes and send them to myself in WhatsApp. And this is it. Then I just put them on a notepad. And these are my fucking notes. Metafield is a juicy retard that ran headfirst into Allberg. I ain't picking a man who has L's to the dreaded William Knight. Fuck that. So I'm going with Volkan Ozdemir. And Alonzo Manyfield is probably going to gas out. Probably be a sloppy decision. Could be a late round finish. But I'm going to go with a sloppy decision. These are my deep analysis, boys. Chris Curtis did decent at 185. Didn't he just fight Max Griffin at 170? Yeah, I think he's moved back up to 185 from memory, T995. WhatsApp mentioned. Yes, we use WhatsApp. Yep. Imagine picking a breakdown of Oralby versus Hermansson. Imagine peaking. This is the peak of my MMA YouTube career. The Oralby Hermansson breakdown. Not everyone needs 60 grams of protein per meal, you spastics. Yes, more, I say. Can you edge with me and my cousins 2 or 3 nights in the sauna and forget? I will give you 1 night of edging in the sauna with female cousins. Uzdemir, surely he can't lose to a giant Buckley. Of course not, right? Bro's not wrong. Best breakdowns. Will you turn into Dan Hooker? Do you even know Armin is Orthodox like you? Armin will turn Dan into a hooker. Did you even know Armin is Orthodox? I did learn that Armin is Orthodox. I did, yeah. The Pat Barry understudy could just easily get a KO, but I'll go with the other guy. Fair. Can you bounce my taint on your face? No, Dougie is also a juicy retard, minus the juicy. True. How are you, Shotgun? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Remember when the chat used to burn itself out after about 30 minutes? Now it's taking about an hour and a half for the chat to burn itself out. Good channel growth, chat. Good, strong channel growth. Thick and veiny channel growth. It's good to see. Yes, Super Shotgun. I did see Bilal comparing his training sessions with a 17-year-old training partner with the Epstein files. I know. Has anyone informed Ian Father of the Year Gary about this? Not just that, Super Shotgun. Has anyone told MMA Joey about this? MMA Joey who destroyed Neil Magny and had to have Neil Magny defending his parenting in court because of everything that MMA Joey said. Hey MMA Joey, what do you think about Bilal and his comments about the Epstein files? Hey MMA Joey, what do you think about Islam Makhachev and how he talks about how he likes to beat his children? Any comments? Will Ian Gary go on another tirade about Bilal being a predator like he did Magny, since we know he cares so much? Also, there you go, Super Shotgun. You took it right out of my mouth, brother. There you are, man. He's Orthodox? I thought he was a Southpaw. Religion. Isn't the 17-year-old Bilal's training with Ignacio Bahamondes' brother? Could be. Still waiting for someone to confront those two dorks about Islam admitting he eats his kids. Waiting for their hot There you go, Super Shotgun. Exactly. You don't need 80 grams of protein, every vegan ever. I think you should have more. I have more, to be honest. I have my food with a protein shake. Do you think Joey has a dildo? Absolutely. What a Jewish way to say Oralby wins? What, by saying intersectionality? Someone should ask Armin about what happened between the years of 9 to... Okay, operator. All right. The big ones, the big two. I think Ian Gary is going to win a boring decision over Bilal Muhammad. An aging, war-torn, been through the ringers, 37 years old, 3-round fight, staying on the outside. I think Ian Gary is going to get this one, guys. And obviously, Armin Tsarukyan is going to get the win. Round 3, submission. Dan Hooker's very, very hard to finish. But I could see Dan Hooker giving up the neck in a scramble. And Armin Tsarukyan, with the 3 grappling events that he has done this year, will win the fight. And that's it, chat. These are my picks, chat. Let's do it. These are my picks. Let's wrap it up. Let's put a condom on it and let's bust a nut. Here we go, chat. We are picking Denzel Freeman because at least he's fought in the PFL. We are picking Narulo Alziev because at least he has fought in the UFC twice. We are picking Ryan Loder again. No, what are we doing? Why didn't I pick this fight? Where are my notes? Ryan Loder fought at Tough last year. He's not very good. Loder was from last year's Contender Series. Nurdiev was in and out of the UFC, which I think is good. Look at this year's Tough winner. He was that former UFC fighter who worked his way back into the UFC. So I'm going with Nurdiev over Ryan Loder. I don't think Ryan Loder is that great. I think it's going to be a decision. We are going with Almakan over Alexandre Tempuria. You should never make thickness look that hard. We are going with Yakayev over Kokera. Kokera has lost 3 fights in a row. He sucks. We are going with Almabayev over Alex Perez. Alex Perez is old and has no kneecaps. They were destroyed by him. Happy, thank you. We are going with Saeed over Nicholas Dalby. Nicholas Dalby doesn't have a chin anymore. We are going with Luke Riley because everyone says to go with Luke Riley. Between Tagir Ulanbekov. Oh shit, my notes. Thank you. Between Tagir Ulanbekov and Hiroshima Nagasaki, Tagir is just better. Hiroshima Nagasaki is old. Walla Tezacosta is going to fluke a win over the human blob. Oralbly has got a chin. I don't think Jackamanson will. Volkan Oezdemir will beat a man who lost to William Knight. William Knight is one of the worst fighters that's ever fought in the UFC. Ian Gary is going to get a boring decision over Ian Gary. Ian Gary is going to get a boring decision over Bilal Muhammad. And it's Armin Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker. What the fuck do you expect? Let me read some chats. Depending on activity, you should get about 0.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. If you're working on going for gains super active, shut up. Shut up, nerd. Shut up, nerd. This is what you should be doing. Eating protein and lots of it. Calorie counting, grams of protein. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Shut up, nerd. Here's what you do, cunts, all right? Strap on and strap in. You wake up with a protein shake and a banana with some oats in it. And if you want some more food after that, you can have a wrap with some chicken in it. Then at lunch, you have chicken and vegetables or meat and vegetables. And then at dinner, you have meat and vegetables with another protein shake. That is how you get put on weight. Trust me, bro, it's bro science. Have you seen me sitting on the couch in the live stream? I mean, you're not wrong. That's a great diet. That's what I'm saying. All this shit that Emma... I'm not saying it to you, Install Driver. I'm saying it to, like, GymTube and Gym Twitter and Gym Talk. All this fucking milligrams and hours and... Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Eat protein. Also, take notes throughout the day on the jokes I make in Dougie's chat. Some weeks are better than others. I know, Mr. C. Read comment, I'm gonna hold you down and force my penis into you. You wouldn't be the first one to try wing sauce. Full-blown steroids are better than protein. True. I find it fucking annoying. Ian Gary brings his son as a prep to every single fight. He brought his son to Bilal and made his son say to Bilal, do you think you can win on the feet? I know. It's not wholesome. It's annoying. Judges will give it to the Muslim. True. MMA Joey loves big fat cock. True. This should be a 5-rounder co-main. It should, Mr. C. I agree. My hope for the main event is it is a classic boring fight, then in round 3, Bilal eye pokes Ian and Ian can't continue. That would be fucking hilarious. I'm close to picking Bilal out of spite. Why, Nacho? Why? I want to say I have Bilal by holding a decision, but Bilal mentioned striking with Gary like his Canelo hands comments with JDM. He might just be saying that. Like, Bilal is trying to be something on the microphone because he's trying to build his YouTube channel. I knew what you meant, Super Shotgun, yep. I knew what you meant. Take the notes off the screen. Sorry about my horrible notes. Now redo all of it. No, where am I up to? Bilal will run into the same problems he had against JDM. He will fail most of his takedowns while Gary peeks him up. Yeah, I think Gary's going to circle around the outside. Can you try and pronounce Armin's nickname on Tapology? Yeah, I'll have a go. All right, Armin's nickname on Tapology. Akets. Alkalkakets. Alkalka. Armen Alkalkakets Tsarukyan. How was that, chat? Was that pretty good? Like a cemetery. Would you rather have a fight night with a big main, co-main, and a bunch of no names on the undercard, or a decent main card and quite a few names on the undercard? I would rather have a decent main card and quite a few names on the undercard. That's why sometimes, Mr. C, when I look at the Apex cards, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I didn't hate last week's Apex card on paper. I don't hate some of the Apex cards. I absolutely believe Bilal could beat Gary the same way he beat Wonderboy, but Bilal seems to think he can throw hands. I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a decent read. That's a decent read. Dan Hooker is harder to finish than Cher at a ripe age of 80. True. Cher, brother. If Armin decides to keep fighting standing, I think Hooker has a good chance of KOing him. He could KO him, but I don't think he will. I think there's a reason Armin's been doing 3 grappling matches this year. We are getting our cholesterol levels raised to the moon. Yeah, nothing wrong with it, mate. Just that's why you fast. That's why you do fasting in between to keep everything down. Why the fuck are there so many cunts at the servo? It's the end of the week, Nacho. It's a Friday, brother. Happy Friday, boys. I mean, you're not wrong. That's a great diet. There we go. Chat, should we have a beer and then get out of here? What's it been? It's been an hour and a half. It's 4:30. We're going to have our classic Friday beer chat. What do you reckon? Let's do it, chat. Let's have our classic Friday beer and then we'll get out of here. I'll be right back. Thank you, Mike, for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you for the $20 donation, Mike. That is insane. Look at his cock. I said, wow, what a cock. 20 inches of cock on this guy. Amazing. Crazy. Thank you, Mike. You're a legend, dude. Let me grab my beer, brother. We'll have that one for you, man. Thank you, Mike, for the 20 gifted memberships. Big cock, Mike. Did Bruce Wayne get one? He did, mate. Finally. And I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something else, chat. I'll tell you something else. The meme video is already uploaded. It's ready to go. There will be a meme video tomorrow, mate. Solid pull. Deshaun, DJ Aiden, K. Dot. Dude, this is a great pull. Too smelly. Sharma Reddit's Guru's sister. James Dillon, random person. Dude, this is an insane... Mike, this is so many regulars. Well done, man. So many no meme video for Charlotte. Russia bans the music. I'm sorry. Might be the top 3 It might be, mate. It's not... Dude, that's insane. They got to be spiked. The memes are in. Yep. Once again, YouTube is racist. I know, Super Shotgun. You're always getting dicked on. I don't think Super Shotgun's ever gotten a gifted membership. There's been news, guys. So these are my picks. These are my picks. Let's lock in the picks. These are my picks. Save. Done. Locked in. There's been news, chat, while we've been at work today. There's been news. John Jones believes that Tom Aspinall faked his eye injury to get out of the fight. Shall I share the audio? I've got music playing in the background. Let me turn my music off. All right, let's share the audio, chat. Desktop audio. Let's let John Jones do the talking.
I've seen him tapped out twice. I watched the Curtis Blaze situation where he looked like Curtis Blaze came to beat Tom Aspinall up that night. Tom throws a kick and magically gets hurt. Blowing your knee is blowing your knee. But I would expect a fighter to at least attempt to stand back up or at least limp. And with Tommy, he was just completely out of the fight. These are things that I'm paying attention to. And his last situation with Tsarukyan, he gets poked in the eye. Normally you see fighters that are doing this number, trying to get the doctor to look at it. And actually, initially, the doctor's just like, he seems fine. Yeah. Tom's like, no, I can't see. And the guy wasn't trying to see. Yeah. The guy didn't want to see. The eye that he was covering appeared to be the eye that actually didn't get penetrated. One eye, the finger goes all the way underneath the eyelid. The other eye, it was on top of the eyelid. And he ends up grabbing the eye where the finger...
I'm muted. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Let's do it properly, chat. Thank you, M Operator, for the $10. I appreciate you. You are a bloody legend. Thank you, man. Thank you, Shyla, for re-upping your membership and the $1. I appreciate you. Thank you, Shyla. And thank you, Cheddarhead, for the 20 gifted memberships. You insane bastard. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mike, for the $20, the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you, Cheddarhead, for the $20, the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you guys so much. What a dono train. You guys are absolutely legends. Legends. I'm a muted idiot. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. That's a lot of money. That's 40 bucks. Plus Ron's $10. That's 50 bucks. 50 bucks. That's going to pay for my... Thank you guys for buying my whiskey tonight. I appreciate it. Oh my God. Thank you guys. Yeah, let's, where was I? Holy shit, that is crazy. Where were we when we were listening to, John Jones? Where were we? Thank you guys. Saw pics of Bilal from, a year before the Leon fight. He definitely stopped the sauce. Went through his second puberty in his mid-30s. Seems legit. Especially that he trained in Dagestan for that fight. Yeah, he trained in Dagestan. He trained in Dagestan and he looked better than he's ever looked. Based. 40 gifted memberships. I know. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. I'll pay you back. No, you guys are legends, man. Next, pub straight after the stream. I'm going out with friends, so we're not going to be live streaming it. I'm going out with friends, so we're not going to be live streaming it. Big chat, boys. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. No meme video. I know. I'm sorry. Top 3 pull of all time. How are those regulars not actually subscribed? That's the problem. They are subscribed. I've never gotten a gifted membership. I'm convinced I need to toggle something. I'm just ignorant. You need to go to the membership section at the YouTube channel and toggle turn on gifted memberships install driver. Maybe you can buy his way to mod status. Mike's never buying his way into mod status. No. Such a rage baiting bitch. Jones is a weirdo. Isn't he a weirdo, dude? Like, John Jones is trying to rage bait here. This dude is irrelevant. All right, Nitro Gaming. John Jones might be the only fighter I hate. I wouldn't blame you for hating him, Bang Eats Chowder. He's an annoying bastard. John Jones sleeps with men and has a secret Albuquerque mansion filled with wild orgies with male prostitutes. I just want someone to be nice to, man. Do an impression of Francis intimidating UFC staff for a better key ring. You better give me a better key ring. This isn't good enough to get into the Apex. Give me a key ring. My motorbike is parked out the front. It's a joke, Twitter. All right, when you ban me in 10 years, it's a joke. Like Derek Lewis says, just get up. Just get up. I know you broke your leg, but he didn't even try and get up. Just try and get up. Thank you guys for the $40 of donations. You guys are legends. Thank you guys. Thank you. I think YouTube has an agenda against Super Shotgun. I bet Super Shotgun hasn't got them turned on. Mike had a better ball. It's hard to have a better ball than Mike's ball. Mike's ball was insane. Doesn't even want to matter what John Jones says. Our boy Tom still got the world title. I mean, I will continue to say it. I don't know how John Jones manages to talk this much shit while refusing to fight for $30 million. How? Friends? Yes, friends Nitro Gaming. I know it's crazy. I'm an MMA YouTuber, but I actually go outdoors with friends. Crazy. Unbeknownst to the world. An MMA YouTuber that goes outside. Has your brother finally accepted his gayness? No, he never will. He's still going to Thailand to figure out whether or not he is truly gay. Shame on Dougie for having friends that aren't chat. I know, how dare an MMA YouTuber go outside. Big girthy Laney gifted memberships today. Big girthy veiny memberships today. Francis definitely threatened Dana. Yeah, so here's what I think happened. I think Francis threatened Dana, and I think Dana is overtelling the story, as bros tend to do. I don't think Francis fucking put his hand around Hunter Campbell's collar and dragged him back into the offices. I don't think that happened. But I do think Francis Mungumbu got angry and started getting a bit ragey with Dana and Hunter that he wasn't getting the money that he thinks he deserved. Impression of Mike Lang telling Cheddarhead, you merely adopted the gifted memberships. I was born in them, raised by them, molded by gifting Dougie memberships. When you were gifting memberships, I was just a boy. I hadn't seen a stream till I had been on streams while I was a child. First I just did that one. Meat Canyon should do a video about Francis, to be honest. What does Meat Canyon do? What are the kind of videos that he does? Don't mob me for that. It's such a bad look. I'm not going to, Mike. I'm not going to, mate. Dougie, have you seen the jiu-jitsu guy who used to coach at Francis's village and had to leave because Francis wouldn't pay him? Another example of Francis being a scammer. Well, chat. Well, chat. 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 Let me tell you this, chat. If you go to, and I don't blame you if you can't be bothered doing it, stop saying chat. I will not stop saying chat. I don't blame you if you can't be bothered listening to the whole thing. I love listening to these things because I pick up shit. So I will just summarize it for you. And if you don't believe me, you can go and listen to it for yourself. James Lynch's channel. Shout out to James Lynch. This live stream right here. His MMA Q&A live stream, Armin Tsarukyan or Dan Hooker. He talks about how he has been... and James Lynch tries to tell the truth as much as he can. It gets him in a lot of trouble with his chat. He actually pushes away a lot of the MMA community because James Lynch doesn't like the shit talking. He likes things to be factual. He likes things to be truthful. When he talks about things, he backs them up as much as he can. He couldn't back this up with evidence like I could with showing it on the screen. But he has been receiving messages from Francis Ngannou's old team talking about how Francis Ngannou has left his management company and owes them a bunch of money. Hasn't been paying his management team and has moved on from his management team. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take James's word for it. But if you want to know what the story is, he barely goes over it. It's just like a few passing sentences that he talks about. But if you want to hear it for yourself, it's in that live stream right there. Yeah. Francis left his manager. I heard about that. Need to watch that. So you need to watch that stream. He owes his manager money. Have you seen the jiu-jitsu guy who used to coach at Francis's village and had to leave because Francis wouldn't pay him? Another example of Francis being a scammer. If Twitter ban you for that, then they need to ban Dana. Way more hectic impression, literally aped it. Yeah, dude, I know, dude. Like, this is what I meant. But I don't know. People are making jokes that I've been banned or I've been cancelled. I can't get cancelled. I'm a plasterer. Chat, if I ever get cancelled, I'll post the live stream on Rumble. We have a Discord. We have a Rumble. I can't get cancelled. I don't make money from this anyway, except from the donations. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And my PayPal is turned back on. I can't compete with Mr. 11 inches. 20 inches. Cheddarhead, 20 inches. Dougie's still drinking Israeli beer. You don't mess with the Zohan. This is Han. This is an Israeli beer. This is a German beer. Garn should have won by DQ via pussy growth. Tom Aspinall's pussy was hanging out. I'll donate, but there are secret friends and I can't support that. They're not secret friends. I've just got a life outside of MMA YouTube. Unlike the other MMA YouTubers. Stop it, Nitro. Your brother is gay. My brother is not gay, but he always goes to Southeast Asia, so the chat like to joke around that my brother is gay. Lady boys and such. Ngannou must have a cocaine addiction if he did that. Cocaine's expensive. Gotta go to work. I just realized Dougie skipped 3. I'm like, I'm sorry, Bruce. Must have been while the dono was happening, while the memberships were coming in. I'm sorry, Bruce. Francis raped Megan O'Leary. Stop it, Cheddarhead. His name is Sam Cook. He's a British Jiu-Jitsu black belt coach, went to Francis's foundation to teach the kid. He taught there for 4 years and Francis didn't pay him. Imagine moving somewhere to train young Francis Ngannou and not getting... I'd be fucking... This is why, chat. I'll give you another plastering tidbit now that we're having beers and talking. We're now in the post stream. I get a 30% deposit. I get paid after the stopping up is done, and I only come back to sand after the final invoice is settled. And if it's jobs that can get done in 1 or 2 days, it's a 30% deposit. And if they don't pay me, I have done this before, and I will end up having to do it again. I will drive to the client's house or the business's address, and I will fucking park my van horizontally along their driveway until I get paid. Can't believe Dougie is friend break. I'm also going out with my friends on Saturday night to watch Hex. Bilal, and Nacho, and my brother. There was a whole Sherdog thread on it. Yeah, Francis is a scammer, man. Megan O'Leary liked it, Cheddarhead. Megan O'Leary likes it when Cheddarhead does it to her. That looks like a Rolling Rock, but I'm sure it's somewhere weird Australian kangaroo beer. No, it's just Han, mate. It's just a Han beer, brother. Thanks for the free membership. You're welcome, my local music lover. Look up Meat Canyon. I'm not looking up Meat Canyon. There's no way I'm looking that up. Thanks to Head of Cheddarhead for fronting me for the 20. Yep. Have a good one at the pub today, man. Hope you have a good one with the boys. Thank you, help me. I'm sorry for going hard on you at the start of the stream, mate. You know how it is with the boys. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. James Lynch is based. James Lynch is based. I will tell the world about your John if you don't give me the money. Pretty much you tried to pick me up by the shirt. Pretty much you tried to attack me. Happy Hanukkah, chat. We are the chat. Why would he not say chat? No, I'm talking to all of you. All the bros in the chat. What was I up to? There was I up to. Yep, Francis left his manager. There we go. No, everywhere Francis goes and does business, he falls out with them. If Francis was kicked out of 109 businesses, what is the problem? Dougie, did you pick JDM because he was Australian because you actually thought he was going to win? Bruce, do not pretend that the Bilal Muhammad fight didn't happen, and don't pretend that the Dustin Poirier and Alexander Volkanovski one fight didn't happen. Nor did the Arman Tsarukyan fight happen on short notice. Arman Tsarukyan on short notice. Bruce, fuck you. All right, you watch Arman Tsarukyan fight Islam Makhachev on short notice. You watch Alexander Volkanovski Islam Makhachev 1. You watch Dustin Poirier Islam Makhachev, and then you watch Bilal Muhammad versus JDM. It was the right pick to make. Francis is going out bad. Going to be asking Kamaru for money again soon. True. German, you mean the third Israel? Francis is the guy calling you grandma. True. Remember when Ngambu was complaining about the UFC pay and said he had to borrow money from Marty to fund his training camp while wearing a $2,000 Rolex? $200,000. This is what I was saying before. They bitch and complain about money while covered in jewelry. I'm just going to say it again because Dougie skipped my comment. My plan worked. It wasn't on the stream and I finally got the membership. Oh, Bruce was sitting in the background, waiting, watching. Teach us about your religion of Orthodox Judaism. I'm not Jewish. Stories leaked Francis would steal all the bananas. Okay. Cheddarhead, thank you. You better leave Australia as soon as possible. I know, Nitro Gaming. I'm trying. Can't believe Dougie is friend bragging. Can we really be surprised that Francis chimped out? Stop it. People forget, man. Francis went on Epstein Island. That's why they call him the Predator. How do you carry tons of drywall? Do you have equipment? No, I'm just huge. That's why I've got weirdly big forearms. Look at my forearms. I was saying this to chat the other week. And they were like, no, you don't. I was like, I do. I have weirdly big forearms. It's not from gooning. It's from carrying drywall. Dougie parking the bus quite literally. I do. Francis was the only one doing it for the fans because Dana wouldn't let us oil him up. We should still oil him up. So he was going with the chat. So is he going with the chat? I'm with the chat. Can I get an impression of Anthony Smith trying to convince the director of Roadhouse 2 that he should be the lead character? I should be the lead character. They're coming to the Roadhouse. They're attacking my family. The bad guy comes. I lie down on the floor. I curl into a ball. Yeah, but then there's going to be an end scene where you win. If you're the lead character, you've got to win at the end. Win at the end. But I just curl into a ball. And they take the Roadhouse. No, they can't just take the Roadhouse. I can scream. They're attacking my family. But you've got to win. Parking your van on their property. Might need more vans for the future. I'm not expanding my business, so no. Just busting your Australian, but I know, Bruce. I know, mate. Oh, it's all good, man. Anyone not kangaroo pilled knew that JDM was fluked into that belt. Those fights happened! That was a real thing that happened. But I must say I picked Islam. I don't blame you for picking Islam. He's the best fighter of all time, maybe. Second best at best. Sadly, Bilal will dethrone Islam to restore the balance. That gives JDM a chance. Dougie, did you pick Magomed Ankalaev because he is Serbian or because you actually thought that he would win? It was the right pick to make. Magomed Ankalaev came in with a broken rib. It was the right pick to make. We have similar practices. It's over 2K, it's 25% deposit. Everything else requires a rate agreement describing the work agreed upon. Exactly, install driver. Same thing, man. Same thing. You get it, install driver. You're in construction. Yep. Covered income. Yep. What are you predicting we get Aspinall versus Garn? Maybe the Paramount card in January. Big arms, but a P head. True. Those that look like type of forearms that get carpal tunnel. So I actually do have pain in my wrists. A lot of pain in my wrists, yeah. Francis had to ask for money because he gave all of his to a Nigerian prince who said he was my brother. He said he was my brother. Do you ever get scared of that? Ever get scared of parking my van on their properties? No. Trucks, vans, trailers don't exist. Women humor. It was good. Sorry, mate. I think you were spot on it. Don't be sorry. I think you were spot. It's all good. Help me. It's water under the bridge, mate. It's water under the bridge. It's water under the bridge. You're still in the VIP. You're still in the chat. I still love you. It's just men banter, isn't it? Good stream, chat. Solid stream. Thick stream. Carpal tunnel? Yes, I do get scared of carpal tunnel. Yes, I'm going to have it. I can feel it already in my wrist. My wrist already hurt. Guess what, chat? Guess what time it is, chat? You'll never guess what time it is, chat. Yep. It's happening. I know. Can you scream VB long neck after every sip? No. Yeah, it's playing, chat. No. It's fine. I gotta get a shower. I gotta wash my balls. Shit lagging so bald, you still have to increase some viewers. Yeah, no, it's happening. It's happening. Fuck off, guys. This is the end. It's the end of the stream. Dougie, there is talk of Conor Benn versus Ryan Garcia in his debut. How do you cope that boxing is on fire with huge stadium shows while UFC is in a dead warehouse at the Apex? I don't care where the event is happening. It's more fun to watch. That's how I cope with it. Can you scream VB long? VB long neck. My shit is lagging so bad, but you still have to increase the viewers. The viewers have gone. We had 40 people in here that have dropped off, but that's all good. Turn off the outro music? Nope. It's outro music time. It's outro music time, chat. Yeah. Is this the Dougie sex music he turns on when he brings the black man? Can a black man fuck Dougie? Come on, man. Review your picks one last time. Okay. While reviewing my picks. All right, one last round, and then we're going to get out of here for this pick stream. We are going with Freeman. At least he's fought in the PFL. We are going with Aliev. I don't know who Shamil Rock is. We are going with Nerdayev. I don't think Ryan Loder is that good, to be honest. I thought that Viking guy. I watched back that fight that he had with that Viking guy, and that Viking guy quit his last fight. And he made that fight look hard. Ryan Loder did. Ryan Loder, him versus the Viking guy, made it look hard. I don't like it. Al Makan versus Alexandre Topuria. Literally the same reason, because Alexandre Topuria made what should have been easy, not easy. Rafael Casera is a bum. He's 3-0 in the he's 0-3. So obviously Abdul Yakmayan is going to win. Almabayev is going to win. He would have beaten Manel Cap if Manel Cap didn't come in with a tit and claw his fucking eyes out. Alex Perez is old with no kneecaps. Nicholas Dalby is chinny. Saeed is going to win. Luke Riley, because everyone says to go with Luke Riley. I'm going with Ulanbekov because Haraguchi Yamasaki Namasaki Haraguchi fought 10 years ago. It is what it is. Waldo Ortez Acosta. He just keeps fucking winning. I don't know why, but he just keeps winning. Orobly, because of... Alonzo Manifield is going to lose. Ian Gary is going to win. Ivan Tsarukyan is going to win. They're the picks. They're the picks. I'm starting to come around to the outro. The outro music's good, man. The outro music is good, dude. Review your picks one last time. There you go. The only man who can defeat Islam is Jake Paul. Maybe. Go get another beer. I am Cheddar. I'm going to drink it in the shower. I'm going to clean my balls. After party while Dougie puts his makeup on for the night out. Exactly. Dougie, will you do a watch along with Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua? If it's on and I'm awake and not at work, yes. Somehow the terrible music is even worse with the lag. Dude, the outro music is goated, man. How good's the outro music, chat? Wixon, have your parents pressed charges on Dougie yet? No, everyone call Dougie Dougie. What is the outro music? The outro music means the stream is wrapping up. It's wrapping up, chat. Do you think Alexa Grasso's speed and tasty? No. Have a good one. See you. Help me. Sorry again, brother. I hope you're all good, man. Imagine getting paid to get knocked out of the UFC every time. Yeah, Rafael Casera. That's the one. I could see Waffle across getting winning and getting on the mic, talking shit to Tom. Oh, he's going to. He's going to. Week short, flaccid stream. Wait, what are you talking about? It's a 2-hour stream on a Friday. And I did a stream for an hour this morning. Beach stream, can't do a beach stream. Gotta go wash my balls and then we're going to the bar. I swear I heard Dougie's outro music before. Probably. I'm finally a member again. It's good to be back. Boys, that's it. Members video tomorrow. Then I'm going out with Bilal and Nacho and my brother. We're going to be in person, live at fights this Saturday night. And then on Sunday, I will miss the prelims. I'm going to sleep in. Because the prelims are on at 1 o'clock in the morning. But I will be live for the entire main card of UFC Qatar. That's it. That is it. Drinks heaps of piss. We got to drink heaps of piss tomorrow night. That's it. Don't wash off the stank. Cougars love stanky balls. Gonna go wash my balls. You know it. You guys know it. We're gonna get super hammered. Nothing works. Everything works, Eric. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys are the best MMA community online. Memes video tomorrow. Do a live the whole card. I'll wake up when I wake up. It depends how bad Nacho roofies me. See you guys. Bye, bye, bye. I'm not MMA's Nick Fuentes. Buy a Wang Half t-shirt because I think I'm going to get rid of them this weekend. No one cares. See you guys. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. You're the best. This music is the best. The outro music does grow. The outro music's sick. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Bye.